I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
I'm disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on, I ain't see I.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this.
Floyd Mayweather was once considered absolutely untouchable, the undisputed greatest ever. 50 victories, no defeats, billions earned, and a brand built on the foundation of flawless dominance. But today, that massive empire appears to be showing deep cracks with tax controversies, unpaid fighters, questionable crypto ventures, and now a supposed $402 million Manhattan real estate deal that may not even be real. Music. Mayweather seems less like the undefeated king of boxing and more like someone chasing expensive illusions. His constant cycle of exhibition bouts now feels less like another display of skill and more like a final attempt to secure millions before the spotlight finally fades. Let's take a closer look. Earlier this year, Mayweather grabbed headlines by announcing what he described as the biggest deal of his entire life. Not a fight or an endorsement, but a $402 million real estate investment in Manhattan. 62 apartment buildings, rent-regulated units, the full portfolio. He proudly presented himself as a business mogul, not just a boxer.
Real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings, all.
But here is the major issue. Official property records indicate that no actual ownership transfer ever took place. Business Insider reported that none of the 62 buildings Mayweather claimed to buy are currently listed under his name or his company's. Meanwhile, the nonprofit organization connected to the properties, the NYC Housing Partnership, stated that they were never even informed of any music pending sale. This suggests a massive gap between the headlines Floyd wanted and the legal reality of the New York real estate market.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Even more concerning, Mayweather's own team could not keep their story consistent when journalists began asking questions. Music. When asked for proof of the transaction, his real estate firm sent a man claiming to be James McNair, who is one of Floyd's longtime business partners. But observers noted that his voice did not match McNair's real voice at all. This bizarre attempt to verify the deal only made the situation look more suspicious to the public.
But what's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted the fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he got to settle the score. And let me tell you how the IRS works, Skip.
Yep.
The entire situation smells of smoke and mirrors. Was this massive deal legitimate or just another Mayweather PR stunt to flaunt a level of wealth he may not actually possess anymore? Either way, It is a bad look for a man whose entire brand was built on the nickname Money. The shine is fading, and the image of the billionaire athlete is being replaced by questions of authenticity and financial stability.
Why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million?
But this is not the first time that Mayweather's finances have come under intense scrutiny. Music. Remember the IRS drama from a few years ago? In 2017, just before his massive fight with Conor McGregor, Floyd actually pleaded with the government for extra time to settle his taxes. Music. The same man who constantly flaunts stacks of cash on Instagram apparently could not pay his own bills without waiting for his next big fight check to clear.
Around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read, like
that's BS.
Something.
That is BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
You know, how long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds? You know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced. I'll get your calls in a second. They did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was.
And it was not a one-off incident. Mayweather has faced multiple tax liens over the years, each time showing the exact same pattern. Flashy lifestyle, dubious accounting, and a desperate scramble for quick cash. That is why many are skeptical about his recent exhibition run against YouTubers and MMA fighters. Is Floyd doing it for the love of sport or just chasing another payday to stay afloat? Music. And let us not forget the Logan Paul situation. In 2021, Floyd faced Logan Paul in an exhibition bout that was more spectacle than sport, but the real controversy erupted afterward.
No, he didn't pay me
him at all.
He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. He didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool
Well,
dude.
fucking tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2.
For months, Logan Paul went public with his claims, even threatening serious legal action because he claimed he was never fully paid his share. On a podcast, he called out Floyd directly, Music, saying, "He owes me money. Pay me, Floyd." If the richest boxer in history is struggling to pay his business partners and announcing deals that don't exist on paper, it's a sign that the Mayweather empire is truly in trouble.
Thank you. Yeah, it's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like, we made that mistake. But, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot because he's a scumbag. Yeah. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out, and but like,
no?
Yeah.
What about double or nothing?
Yeah. Double or nothing. Yeah, I already got nothing, bro. So.
Can we get a photo? Sorry, girl.
It was fun though? Cool. Yeah, of course.
So you're going to change the way you do business when it comes to boxing now, man?
Yeah. Me and my brother.
Thank you.
Sure, of course, yeah. I gotta go, y'all, but.
Thank you so much.
You had fun doing it though?
Oh yeah.
I think we're done.
Think about the sheer irony of that situation. The so-called Money Mayweather, the man who constantly boasts about cashing massive 9-figure checks, either couldn't or simply wouldn't pay a YouTuber who essentially gave him one of the easiest and least physically demanding nights of his entire professional career. It creates a narrative that contradicts everything his brand stands for.
In the ring I'd never seen before. Yo, one time I was like hunkered over and I was like by his hip and he kind of had me in a headlock. Motherfucker opens his glove and puts his hand over my mouth.
Stop you breathing.
So I couldn't breathe. I'd never seen this before. And opposite side of the ref. He knew where the ref was. He knew to cover my mouth. Straight up in the middle of the fight, I'm like, and I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed 2 breaths. Fact. Smart boxer, you know, that's the guy who's been to the ring before. He's smart. He knows his way in and out. No, I got paid. I got paid. Just not in full. Like, there's a couple million somehow that is just missing. Where did the money go? Floyd said he could afford a Jeff Bezos-sized jet from the money he made from that fight. I ain't got no fucking jet. What the fuck, dude? I'm missing a couple mil. We're gonna find it, bro. I'll see you in court. The art is happening. Just like, mark my words, we're coming for you.
If you are failing to pay your fighters and getting publicly called out by internet influencers, your professional legacy starts taking massive hits outside the ring. For a man who obsessed over his and his perfection, these public disputes over money are staining the reputation he spent decades building in the gym.
Everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another, whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me,
Then there is the persistent crypto drama. Mayweather has been linked to several highly questionable cryptocurrency projects over the last few years. From the Centratech scandal to the Ethereum Max debacle, his famous name was attached to high-profile promotions that ultimately ended in expensive lawsuits and serious accusations of defrauding his own loyal fan base.
What's going on? What's happening?
The SEC even stepped in and fined him heavily for failing to disclose the payments he received for promoting these initial coin offerings. In the simplest terms, Floyd accepted large sums of money to hype up digital coins to his followers without ever revealing that he was being paid to do so. It was a clear breach of financial transparency.
Getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like what
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. And you send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically
For a man known for being incredibly smart with his money and business ventures, Floyd keeps landing in these messy, public financial controversies. That brings us to the latest headlines regarding a rumored blockbuster event. Talk of a Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson exhibition in 2026 has begun to circulate through the media landscape.
Tyson, if there were some pre-arrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and saying, hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. And they're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names. So
on paper, such a fight would be considered historic. Two legends and two icons of different eras sharing the ring. But beneath the massive hype, it feels more like an act of financial desperation than a sporting achievement. Tyson is nearing 60 years of age. Floyd is almost 50. Neither has competed at an elite, professional level in years. The money, however, would be enormous. Between Netflix deals, massive sponsorships, side bets, and merchandise, the revenue is the only reason this is being discussed. Floyd isn't participating to prove anything in the ring. He is doing it to secure another massive payday to sustain the expensive Mayweather lifestyle.
Floyd Mayweather, why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one, he came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already. And he was talking really bad and nasty to me. So I was like, God damn. I thought we were friendly, talking great. He's all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, though, Mike, to have two of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that like it was with you and Roy?
Nah, man, we gonna get him, man. What you talking about? Start talking crazy. Gonna kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I thought the exhibition. He's talking crazy.
So he's like, but Mike, come on, man. He can't be doing anything to you. Like, that's a bad decision by him.
Watch, and then at the end, bro, clip this. They're gonna go, Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather was the lamest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe I actually tuned in. That's the last Tyson fight I will ever watch. No, it won't be. People have short-term memory. They're gonna forget about the last Tyson fight they saw even though we all know what he looked like. And they're gonna watch Floyd versus
that, and that's precisely is why you need to do what you're gonna do in life. Do you, dude?
Not a big jet. 6 windows. Try 14.